It was 2 or 3 days into recording, and Ted and I had talked just a little bit about the fact that there were 2 songs that just didn't feel like they fit, that were on our list. And of course the band was all ready to play all of these pieces, and it just wasn't going to work that way anymore. So at the studio on one of our lunch breaks, 2 or 3 days in, we said, okay, how would you guys feel if we cut these 2 songs and threw a new one in? And of course everybody said, sure, I'm up for it, let's give it a shot. So that's what we did. We pulled out an old song that Ted wrote back when we lived in Illinois, and he suggested a title, and everybody said, yeah, let's play around with that a little bit, see what happens. And they gave Sarah a solo, and they started to work it out, and it really came together really, really well. They had to work hard, though, it being unrehearsed prior to that. So it was a lot of fun to see that happen. And it ends up being the song on the album that's like the New Year's party song. So it's a lot of fun that it fits the mood and the spirit of what this is all about, and gives you guys something to celebrate. So that's one of my favorite songs that made it on the album. They actually got the whole thing tracked start to finish. It was like 26 hours from when they started hashing out the ideas in the studio to getting it complete. So that's pretty fun. That does not usually happen, especially with as intricate as these pieces are, and getting Sarah and Ted working together, and all the percussion instruments not crowding on top of each other too much. So that was a lot of fun for us to see that one come together. So hard to answer. It was actually not hard to do the recording because it gave us something to finally do. We had been in shutdown for over 30 days when we decided we could go ahead and book dates, since we were a small group meeting, locally with people we felt safe were being careful. So we did go into the studio over a month after we were initially slated to do it. But it was easy going to the studio. The parts that have been hard have been the parts where we have to keep on working outside the studio. The creative space and having something to just totally focus on when we are there. The studio has been a really big blessing to us this year. Probably pulled us through emotionally more than you can imagine. But yeah, I think the harder parts have been working outside the studio, just doing the things we can find to do outside of that. But we're so thankful. It's pretty amazing that we have what we have right now, and that you guys are getting ready to help us push it out into the world. So let's do it.